Okay, so what do we know? We know that common difference is same for AP. Second thing, we know that general form of AP is, and third thing, we know that
Uh,
the,
So, like tomorrow, there's this revision test, right?
yes, yes,
At what time is that? Same time?
timing, about the timing, do you not get the timing? Because let me ask the Learnivio team.
No,
Let
it
me
was
ask
just the date, not the time.
just the date. Okay, so let me ask the Learnivio team about the date. If even know, even my, I don't know the time.
Is it like compulsory that I have to attend tomorrow itself, or
Oh, so it's yeah, you should take tomorrow. So do you have any work tomorrow? Let me ask the
no? I was just asking because they have given some of the portions which we have not completed yet in our school, like triangles and all of that.
in revision test.
Yeah.
No, no. So in revision test, first there would be week one test. So in week one, you will only have three chapters, right? Triangle would be in the third week.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
No, because I thought there was triangles, and that's why.
No, no, no. So in one day, only six chapter is no, no. Yeah. Week by week, we'll take the revision test. Okay. And triangles in our class we have not done, right? So first we have to complete this AP and then. Okay, so we'll get the information tonight. Okay. They are saying that
Okay.
yeah, so they will tell you about the time. Okay, so yeah, let us quickly complete that. And the third thing that we know is that what is the general term? The general term is, or the nth term is this, right? So keeping these things in mind,
Whatever the time is, can you just tell them to keep it before 7?
before 7 KSA, 7 p.m. KSA.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So yeah, so let me tell them what happened. Let me- Okay, so yeah, I have texted them and what? Okay, so yeah, I have told them about your preferred time. Okay, so keeping these three things in mind, let us solve all the questions. So we will only use these three. Okay, so what do we have? Let us do the first question. So in here, first term is given, right? First term is given, and common difference is given, and the number of terms are also given. And then we have to calculate AN. So in this expression, AN we have to calculate. A is given, N is given, and D is given. So A is first term, right? Then you have this N, which is number of terms, and then D is common difference. So all the three things are given, and we have to calculate A. So using this formula of nth term, right, we can put the value of whatever the values are given. So 7 plus 8 minus 1, and then D. So this is 7 plus 7 into 3. So 7 plus 21, so 28. This is 8. Right? Understood, Rifa?
Yes.
Please note it down, and then you will solve the second question. Right?
Yeah, I'm noted.
So now let us do the second question. So in the second question, A is given, and D is not given, and N is given, and AN is given. So we only know this much, right? So we only know this much. So you put the values of whatever is given, and then tell me what is the value of D that you will get. So in place of this, this is 0, you put minus 18, then this is 10 minus 1 and D. So please calculate D from here.
Yeah, so I got the answer minus 18 plus 10 minus 1, which is 9D. So I got 18 minus 9 into D equal to 0, that is 9.
So what is the value of D that you got?
D is equal to 9.
9. So you see that this minus 18 goes in the left hand side. So it becomes plus 18. Right? And then this is 9D. So D would be how much? 18 by 9. So 2. Right? D would be 2. Understood?
Yeah, I got 9D.
Oh,
So
9D. Yes. 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 So we have to find out D, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't find the d. I solved it till 18 is
Yeah.
equal to 90.
Oh, so you solve up to this point. Yeah. So after that, we have to find out d, right? So we have to take this 9 in the other side. Good. So d is equal to 2, right? So note it up to this point.
Yeah, noted.
Okay. So now let us again do the next question.
Can you just wait for 1 second?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can continue.
So let us do the third problem. So A is not given, right? A is not given, D is given, and N is given, and AN is also given. So we have to again, this is the only formula that we will be using in this exercise. So AN is A plus N minus 1 into D. You put all the values and tell me the value of it. Please find out the value of it, right?
Yeah, so I got the answer of 10.
A equal to 10. Okay, so this is minus 5. A we don't know. N is 18 minus 1 and D is minus, right? So this is minus 5, this is A plus this is 70 and minus 3. So this is minus 5a and then minus 51. So a is 51 minus 5. So you'll get what? 46. Right?
But you don't. I divided 51 with 5.
Oh, so this is a negative sign, right? So
Yeah.
if it would have been something like so if it would have been minus 51a and then you can divide it by 5, right? But this is the minus sign. So if it goes in the left hand side, so this would be minus 5 plus of 51 equal to a, because the sign reverses. Whenever we take the any term in the or when we change the side of the term, so the sign of that term changes. So if it is minus, it would become positive. If it would have been multiplication, then we can write it in the division in the other side. So yeah, did you get the answer?
Okay. Okay. Um. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So do you have any doubt?
Yeah. Noted.
So now let us do the next question. So you see, we have to just plug in the values, whatever it is given, and we have to just plug in the values and then solve. So in the fourth question, A is given, right? And D is also given, and we don't know N. So N we don't know, and AN is given. So again, we'll use the same formula. This is A plus N minus 1D. So AN is 3.6, A is minus 18.9, plus N we don't, and D is 2.5. So please calculate the value of N from here. Okay.
Yeah. So should we multiply 2.5 with n?
No, no, no. So don't simplify this one. Don't simplify this part, because that would be,
So we should just leave n.
yeah. So leave and then finally, whenever you get the final result, then simplify. So if you simplify it now, then it would be complicated. So you can do that. You can do that, but yeah, so you can also do that. No harm in that. But the solving part would be less.
I'm not sure whether this is right because I did not multiply with n minus 1. So 3.6 is equal to minus 18.9 plus 2.5.
Mhm.
So 3.6 will be equal to 18.9 minus 2.5. So I got 3.6 equal to 16.4 and I
No, no.
divided it. I got 4.
So you see that this 2.5 is multiplied with this one. So we cannot touch this guy, right? So we have to simplify this one. So this will go in the left hand side. So this would become 3.6 plus 18.9. And then this is equal to n minus 1 and 2.5. Okay. So this would become how much? 5 and then 12 and then 2. So this is n minus 1 and then 2.5. Now we can see that we can take this. So as you were saying in the previous question. Now if this 2.5 is in multiplication, subtraction or what? This is in multiplication, right?
Multiply.
So this will go in the left hand side and it will go in the division. So this is 2.5. So this part is removed. And this is how much? So 9, right? Because 25 tens are how much? 25 tens are 250. So 250 minus 25 is 225. So then 25 nines are would be 225, right? Okay, so this is 9 equal to n minus 1, which means that n equals to 9 plus 1, which is 10. So n is 10. Understood?
Yeah. Because in my class, my teacher told it's better if you multiply that with n.
Oh,
So that's
so
why.
oh, okay, whatever method you are, so it's up to you that which method you are comfortable with, which method you are easy to, so in your point of view, which one is easy, right? So we can also do this question like this. So this is 3.6 minus 18.9 and then 2.5 n minus 2.5. So then this would become 3.6 and then this is how much? 9, 5, 14 and then 8 to 10 and then 11 and then this is 2 minus, right? And plus 2.5. So then this is added, so 21.4 plus 3.6. So this is equal to 2.5. So then this would become how much? 25 and then 2.5. So n is 25 divided by 2.5. So this goes and then you get 10 here. So this cancels and you get 10. So any method you try or any method you calculate the answer with, so there will be no change in the answer. So whatever method you found or you find easier, so do that method. Okay. Yes. So which one is easy for you? The right one or the left one?
The right one.
Right one. So calculate your or calculate in the right. Okay, so let us now do the fifth question and so all the remaining questions. So this was just the basis of the question and the remaining question would be just like these ones. So you have to figure out all the rest of the quantities A, D, N or AN and one would be unknown. So whenever you have noted it down, please tell.
Noted.
Oh, noted. So the fifth one, right? A is given and D is also given and N is given and you have to find out A. So again, the same formula. Okay, so please calculate AN for me. All the rest of the things are given. Oh, so AN we have to find, right?
Yeah, so the answer I got is 107.5.
107.5.
Yeah.
So you see that what is the common difference? Hmm?
D is equal to 0. Yeah.
So let's say that you have the general terms like A and A plus D and A plus 2D, right? So if A is 3.5 and D is 0, so this would be again 3.5 plus 0. And then this would be again 3.
Wait, 1 second, 1 second. I made a small mistake. 1 second.
Yes, yes. So that is what I was pointing out.
Yeah, AN is 3.5.
3.5, right? Because this is
No,
3.
I was in a hurry to solve, so I just did not notice 104 into 0.
Yes, 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 yes. So that is what we are practicing, right? So we can do lots of mistakes in here and then we have to improve that. And in the examination hall, we don't make it, right? Okay, so this would be 3.5. Good. Now let us move on to the next set of questions. So we have, so choose the correct choice in the following and justify. So 30th term. So what should we find out? In the question, what are they telling us to find out?
We have to find the 30th term of the AP.
Right, so A30 we have to find, right? This is how we will denote, right? And AP is, so A is 10, and what is the common difference?
3.
3, so what is the common difference?
3, 3.
So in the terms wise, in on the basis of terms, so how do we define the common difference? A2 minus A1, right?
A2 minus E1. Yeah.
So 7 minus 10. So how much this would be?
3
3 or minus 3,
minus 3.
right? So this would be minus, right? Because the greater, so number is 10 and the sign on 10 is minus. So this would be minus. Okay, so this is minus 3. Now n is how much? N is 30, right? So we have to find out an. So an is a plus n minus 1 into t. So you have all the things. Please calculate and tell me how much you get.
So I have a doubt. If we multiply with a minus number, so should we like put minus sign?
So this is 30 minus 1, right? So
Yeah, so it's 29 into 3.
mi
So
minus 3, minus 3.
minus,
Yeah, we
yeah,
have to.
minus 3. So
Yeah.
I should put minus.
Yes, yes, of course, we have to because yeah, because
So
the
I got 10 plus minus 87.
so minus 87, right? 10 minus 87, so you got
Yeah.
minus 77. Yes, correct answer. So this is minus 77. Good. So let us then we can do the next problem, right?
Yeah.
So this you already calculated. So let us do the next question. So 11th term, right? We have to find A11 and AP is given, right? So N is given 11, A is minus 3, and what is D? Please calculate D and tell me. And be careful with the negative sign.
A2 minus A1, which is minus 3 minus with minus 1 by 2.
So minus 1, A2 is minus 1 by 2, right?
Oh, yeah, A2 is minus 1 by 2. Minus with minus 3.
Good. So this would be minus 2 plus of 3. So this is minus 1 plus 6 by 2, which is 5 by 2. So this would be D. Now you calculate what would be AN.
So an is equal to 22.
An is 22. So this one, right? Okay, so good. Now let us solve this third question, right? So A is given, right? A is given, and we have to fill up the boxes, which means that we have to find out A2. And A3 is also given, which is 26. So how can we write A3? How can we write A3? From here, how can we write it?
Um, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d.
So if we calculate A3, so this would be A plus B minus 1 into D. So this is A plus 2D, right? Right? Yes. So we can write A3 as A plus 2D, right? Rifa?
Yeah.
So this is A plus 2D and this is 26. So do we know the value of A?
Yeah, a is equal to 2.
So we can put the value. So this is 2D and we will get 2D equal to 26 minus 2. So 2D is 24. So D is 12. Right. Now, if D is 12, so we have to find out A2. A2 would be how much? A2 would be A plus 2 minus 1 into D. So A2 is A plus D, 1D, which is D. So A we know this is 2 and D we just calculated. So this is 40. So this would be 40. Understood? Yeah, did you understand this question? Yes, Rifa? Okay, so yeah, Rifa, are you saying something? Because I cannot hear.
Hello.
Yes, yes. So,
Yeah, I understood. I understood.
so please note it down and then we'll do the next question. So whenever you have noted it down, please tell. Noted? Yes?
Yeah, noted.
Okay, so the next question is, in the next question, what is given? A we have to find out, right? A2 is given and A3 again we have to find out, and A4 is given, right? So we know that A2 is how much? A2 is A plus D. We just seen from here. So A plus D is 30. This is given, right? And from here we can say that A4 is A plus 3D. So this is so these are the two equations that are given, right, Rifa?
Yes.
So now these are two linear equations, so we have to solve these equations. Then we can get A and D, right? So A plus 3G is 3 and A plus D is 30. So if we subtract these two equations, this would be minus. So this would be 2D equal to minus 10. So D is minus 10 by 2, which is minus 5. So D is minus 5 and A plus D is 30. So A is 13 minus D, which is 13 minus of 5, which is 13 plus 5, which is 8. So now we have A and we have D. So we have calculated, which is how much? Which is which was in the box. So this is 80, right? And we have to find out A3. So A3 is A plus 2D, right? So this is, let us find out the value here. So A plus 2D, or let me write it as A3 is A plus 2D. A we know 18 and D is minus 5. So this is 18 plus minus 10, 18 minus 10, which is 8. So this is 8. So is this part clear?
Yes. But
Yes.
um,
Yeah. Do you have any question? Yes.
so for A3, you use A plus 2D and solve
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Because we now have A and we have D. So A3 would be A plus 3 minus 1 into D. So this is A plus 2D. And we only need A and D, right? So from there we calculate it. Understood?
Uh, Okay. Yes.
So please note it down and then, yeah. So whenever you need me to scroll down the screen, please tell.
Mm. Can you scroll it down?